Dr. Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together, and it seems we have plenty in common. Considering all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company. And attractive company too, no less.
This one is a true soul parasite. You can absorb its potential.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself. On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from. And what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceremorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it. Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then. I just hope we don't come to regret it. You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think very serious of you. Well, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't been dwelling on becoming a Dark Justiciar. Perhaps seeing the power of Shah unleashed on that land is keeping the thought in my mind. Don't worry. I still have plenty of room for you in both mind and heart.
Hey, soldier, well, I'm not feeling so good. My engine is I need to find a mechanic. A good one. Well, this thing's going boom. Never. Listen, in case you leave your left flank wide open. If I'm ever not around to cover it, you may find yourself on the wrong side of a goblin spear one of these days.
This dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate. The perfect preying ground for a devil, who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere. I think he'll stay the perfect gentleman. When I was taken to his house, you will help me find him, won't you? All in due time. I'm sure he'll...
The voice of the Absolute is strong here. And getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing.
The hurt runs deeper than he's willing to show you.
The voice of the Absolute.
Beneath the resilient veneer, a touch of fragility. He needs comfort.
It's been a very long time since someone did that. Of course. It just doesn't stop. Wave. Each one. I just...
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
Fine. What's on your mind?
Quite considering all we've been through. Very serious of you. I won't pretend that I don't know what you mean. Give me some time. If I...
A grim sight indeed. My lungs already grow heavy with shadow.
There's a power to these shadows. A familiar one. I swear I can feel it.
It's the only way to Moonrise Towers. We have to push through. Something's wrong. I feel weak. Drained.
The shadows am shielded by Lady Shah.
This place is heavy.
Eyes open. What's the trouble?
So, why night orchids?
Well, isn't it enough that they're beautiful? They remind me of some place. A place I can't quite remember. But I think I was happy there, wherever it was. Sorry, I'm being silly.
You're cute.
Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there? First, come closer. Hands up. Jonas, move in!
I'm here! Where are you?
Jonas,
I can't see it!
follow my voice. Jonas. Don't let it get hold of you. Harpers, now! Let's get this over with.
On my way.
On the victor's path. Fleet of foot.
Finish them off!
position.
Cutting to the chase.
Got to move.
Battle favors the fearless. Finding my way.
Covered.
Can't give up.
No holding back. I've found my mark.
That won't work.
Well done. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat. Your funeral. The shadow. Harpers!
talking. On my way.
Blade at the ready. And I'm off.
Let's get on with it. Let's try this way.
Hold close to the light and keep the shadows at bay. I think that unknowable I can't say I'm not curious. But once you've taken a lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you. I'm more than a bit wary, I admit. Still, I am the Frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. She could kill me for one, and that's not the worst of it. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. We can, I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
The Shadow Curse. Do you know what this means? She loves me.
You're resourceful. You'll find a way.
Don't give me that look. It's a good thing that I'm resistant to the shadows. This way I can help you. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. This isn't the first sign we've come across of a Sharan presence. I'm not sure I can keep ignoring them. Have you ever heard of the Dark Justiciars? They were Lady Shah's most elite warriors. I can't explain why, but something about this reminds me of them. I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah, a temple perhaps. I need to know if there's more to this.
I sought to reach a Githyanki creche and be rid of these tadpoles. Mark my words. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
No, that's absurd. When the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every vein, what am I to do then? It won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power. You might be right. The Githyanki have long studied Gaith and used what we've learned. The Zaithisk itself was devised from such knowledge. The tadpole is perhaps not just a curse, but a weapon I can twist and mold to my advantage. Very well. I will swallow my disgust and avail myself of the parasite's powers.
Never seen such a concentration of shadow magic. We must forge on, but carefully. It will corrupt any who lack the power to control it. I suspect we define the word differently, but nonetheless, this is a place where it's best applied. This magic is dangerous. It is the very antithesis of all the Weave stands for. A magic of confusion and corruption, drawn forth only by those desperate or damned enough to accept its degradations. Followers of Mystra, those who call on the true Weave, are expressly forbidden to indulge it. Not necessarily. Magic has no inherent morality. Its effect is entirely down to the inclinations of the wielder. Even Mystra herself abstains from passing judgment on those who use the Weave. Her job is to ensure magic exists, not to dictate the purposes to which it is applied. There's no denying a certain perfume of decay hangs over such dark magic, but that isn't to say it can't be put to good use. Or at the very least, neutral use. Now, I think it's time we moved on to lighter subjects, for we too are lost to the darkness. Was there anything else? She expects those who seek to use the Weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. I've no doubt. As for Elminster, truth is, if anything, I feel cast and mit as cut to the god was an event that came to be known as first Gale's folly, one might call it. I know what it is. So long as he sates his appetite elsewhere. Would that I could. But your entourage, I should say.
Greetings.
You wish to speak?
We must find Thaniel. He's the embodiment of nature's power, but he's just a child. A child who's been trapped in this place for 100 years. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once. I can't be exact, unfortunately. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it. Miss it? Oh dear, no. It's a terrible burden. Takes you away from nature and forces you to deal with others' problems and personalities. Be wary of anyone who actually wants such a role, I say. Likely they don't understand it, or they have... I'm just glad to be out here amidst the Oak Father's creation. It's not easy, seeing the ravages of the Shadow Cut. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the dark. You're too modest. More good has been done since I met you than in a... Yes, forgive me. Sometimes I forget myself.
All right. What now? Let's get going.
This place. There's a power in these shadows. I can sense it. It's ancient. Familiar. I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
Very serious of you. But go.
I won't pretend that I don't know what you mean. Ever since we entered the Shadow Curse, I felt like something's calling to me. Some purpose that I need to find. Give me some time. If I can figure out whatever it is that I need to do, well, then there should be more time for us.
What's on your mind? I'd be delighted, though someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course.
Playtime's over, pet.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting them out. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into a vernet. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend...
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh!
Your mind links with Will.
What are you doing?
Will relaxes, and you're connected.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said devoided.
Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately.
Gods damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse? I want to believe that as much as you do. Almost as much as Will does. But it's a bad idea to play games with a...
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole. Not just rot. One of those mindless blobs clawing at demons on the front lines of them. And I always knew. Thank you. But I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust me on that.
feels like we're being watched. Hunted, even. But there's nothing out there. Only more darkness. I much prefer it when I'm the one prowling in the shadows. About to strike. Sorry, did you want something? Or just looking for a distraction?
Wanna dance? Yeah!
Here in the dark. Heading out.
I wonder what the next move is.
Maybe later.
I must keep going.
I'll have to, thanks. All right.
Defender of the people. Of Ronwood.
At least things have stayed interesting. Light on my feet.
soldier.
I assure you, kindness is too... This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know... it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul. I'm not in Harper's.
Stop! What's you doing? She's the one who saved us!
She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible? I've met no sorcerer that powerful. And I've met many. Now speak plain. How do you have control? Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand why you, the enigma that you are, suddenly crossed our path. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Blood you mentioned might be here, right?
It's for a good cause.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baal sport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always... Can't believe she wants to talk to us.
Seems a little too intricate.
Aha! Thought I sensed an infernal. What are you doing here?
Same thing as you, I reckon. Trying to stay out of the shadows. Hold on. I know you. The weaponsmith, right? Drafted into the Blood War when your city was swallowed by Avernus. Not too different from my own story. Well done making it out alive.
Same to you. Though unless my senses deceive me, you brought a bit of the hells back with you. Infernal engine?
Who needs a heart when you've got one of these to keep you warm? Thank you, Zariel.
Forget warm. You're burning up. Might be burning out a piston ring. Or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Please do. I've been dying to find an infernal mechanic.
Now that's hot. Too hot. I think I could sort you out. But I'll need some infernal iron and a lot of luck.
Hey, soldier. We've got some infernal iron already. Let's give it to him, eh? Please.
The weight of it. And that...
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now. But I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Let me sleep on it. I just might be able to work something out. Hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. I'll need more infernal iron either way, though. So keep your eyes open.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious. Oh, fuck yes. I'm ready to burn all night. Speaking of, I could eat a giant badger. Is it almost time for dinner?
Glad you and Carl... A makeshift harper's fun. And if you find any interesting I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust, if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful. Exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible. Some of us had it easier than others. The baker, the schoolmaster. When Elturel was swallowed up, they could do little but survive. As for me, I won't say I enjoyed my time there, but it was certainly instructional.
should be good to go now. Alright. I'm trying to find some cool shit to buy. Wow, that's loud. Hold on. Fix it. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. It automatically adjusted the microphone for whatever reason. I don't know why it did that in the first place. What? That's gotta be a modded item. That is too cool, I'm buying it.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Yes, that is a modded item. It's not a hack, it's a modded item. Completely different.
Defender of the people.
I wish we had a bloody army.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Cool. Now deck that.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Free as you are, this is no time for a natter. Head on into Last Light.
Don't wander far. Wait, please. Be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh my gods!
She is totally fangirling and risking
To your
it
very
all
good
for
health.
her.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. You will be refreshed. And I will be reassured. Bottoms up. Well, over a cent, still not quite. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hand. As an air about, answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? Good. I will take your word for it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look,
So he's a zombie.
there's always hope.
I'll need some dragon glass.
You are that hope.
Let's go Jon Snow mode on his ass.
And the wit to know when it will not avail you, I think. We must try another way. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can... Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword. Together we... Any cure starts with whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles. It must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel. A faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Wonder if Jaheira ever hangs around the outer city. Maybe after this is over, I could buy her a drink. Does she drink? She likes wine. Wine, then. This is all happening so fast.
She's willing to throw it away for her.
You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more illithid into the mix? Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet.
always making sense when I least want you to. Fine. I'll keep an open mind, all right? I can promise that much. Now, are we done here?
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite...
It hurts.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. Good luck. And may the Moon Maiden protect you. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Into your mind's eye. Its instructions
What's going on? If you have something to say, say...
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute? Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
my mistress's wrath.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Take yours.
This is my time. Watch and learn.
Best be on my way.
My faith will protect me. Have to keep going.
Take yours.
Cry about it.
Battle favors the fearless.
Time to press ahead.
Let's finish this. Got to press on.
Frontino.
Over there.
On the victor's path. Today you fall.
Fine. Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketherick will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that. Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me out, now that we have you. No mercy. For Ketherick will have none on you. End this. I pity you. Truly.
Buddy, come here. Come here, Finn. Come here, buddy. Over here. Over here. No. Other side. Come here. Over here. No. Over here. Come here. No. 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 Over here. Come here. Sorry guys, my dog just got in my lap. He's just feeling lonely.
On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers. Don't jest. We're all closer to oblivion than you might think. And when... Go on then. It belongs to the goddess Shah. According to the Harpers, it fell here when they defeated Ketherick. The one who tried to have me kidnapped. I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough. Moon and shadow. Light and dark. Divine sisters ever at war. And this place has become one more battlefield. Sometimes life forces us to choose sides. Luck. Right place, right time. When a cleric of... I could say the same. But perhaps promise not to die, and we'll celebrate with our...
Activity among the cultists, Mom.
Preparing to march, I wager.
Seems that way.
know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it shall just about do.
Just about?
Just... I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it.
There you go. Hey, why not?
Cheeky. But, since you're asking... See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land. Take care now.
Here. There's more where that came from.
The winds to blow in our favor. You mean to reach Moonrise? And I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep even a torch cannot quell it. Yet the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly. Isabel's blessing is a palliative, not a cure. Some shadows even her magic can't counter. Splendid. I'll mark your Harper's with me.
Keep steady. We're closing in.
Looks like there was a struggle here.
Perfect spot for an ambush. Get into position. To your church every day, my queen. Your followers are legion.
Go. We'll wait for your signal.
Your faithful stand ready, Majesty. Soon we march. Soon the world will bow to you.
Here, we're boss. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
What's this?
The Drider's eyes cut through the darkness. Lock your minds connect, and you hear
Of your true souls, my queen. How have they survived? Our goddess. Yes, Majesty. Your light can shield another of your faithful. They will join us on the road. Majesty, is this true?
Her Majesty's will?
If it is Her Majesty...
You can't be serious. If it is Her Majesty's will, then we shall walk!
She will protect us.
I'd never believe it if I hadn't just seen it. Now let's see what we've got here.
And we had to die.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows.
Incredible magic. I can feel the light lifting the shadows, even those within me. Be safe and be brave. We expect no less.
You notice a tiny pixie. These fey creatures are infamous.
Oh please, oh golly, me. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day. I'll gut you like a 10-day-old if you don't release me right this moment! Me neither. So let me out, or get ready for the third sundering! No, no, no!
Curious little thing. Little wings, big mean mouth.
I need to go to here. So, no,
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul? Who better to suss out his like?
You'll find Z'rell in the audience chamber, true soul.
Let's hope this Z'rell likes what we have to say.
Praise the Absolute.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
We did as we was told, General. Followed every order.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Us? No, it was Minthara. She got the orders. She...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
Mercy, General! Please!
General Thorne?
Let our newest arrival speak. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies. Isn't that so?
You know I'm Lord!
Enough! True soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
Thank you!
I'm sure they were very enthusiastic. But the Z, we're too close to the ending. Kill them.
What? You? I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside.
Try again. Dispose of them, or better yet, put that true soul to use.
Of course not, my lord. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is
Please! You gotta help me! For old times'
of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn more about his power.
Moonrise Towers. If this is indeed the very center of the Absolute schemes, then the source of our problem must be in here somewhere. He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager. I'm not sure what else I can say, at least until I can remember more. She taught me, trained me, punished me. Often, I think I feel her influence when the wound pains me. Not even memories, just glimpses, impressions. Perhaps the wound is her doing, something Lady Shah bid her to do. I don't know.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed.
Even you, Disciples Realm?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet.
Her mind enters yours abruptly. A pool of warmth spread.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient. Plenty. But you came here to answer the Absolute's call.
She parts the folds of every emotion, soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith. There is a tremor of shared ecstasy as she finds a mirror to her own desire.
Perfect. You crave what all true souls... I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought. But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. But we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if you can. And bring the relic home. Death would not silence Balthazar for long. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters. It is something that General Thorm desires.
She's suddenly nervous, on edge. Talking about the relic makes her anxious.
I am in awe of the power the relic must hold, to be of such importance. General Thorm will not leave Moonrise without it. And I accompanied him.
It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry. Fine. Talk to the Bugbear Quartermaster. The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who...
Open this cage, you munting asshole!
It is not your time. The rooftop...
This must be the place. We have...
Let's keep your hands to your...
What's that?
Come on, open up.
Araj O'Blaudra, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. Come back any... Welcome back, true soul. Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. Research, naturally. We Ablaudras are simply curious by nature.
You realize why the name rings familiar? House Ablaudra was purged a century ago by an alliance of rival drow among the many crimes tallied against them. Their reckless experimentation with illithid breeding stock.
Blessed by the absolute, but not blinded by it. Now I simply must study you. The beings you speak of have no use for gods, and yet here we stand in a church of their making. Unless they are not the makers, but simply... So let me adjust my offer. Your blood and your silence. In exchange for the potions I mention, and a tidy... Well, that's why we're trading, no? I sure... No idea. But it will be unique. We can learn exactly what that means together, hmm? Just a little. There we are. And truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived. Ketheric's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower. I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely. I will speak of it when he is here. That is not a name which has ever passed my lips. I am a friend to you. I wish to be a friend to him.